Hello, I'm Ken Carpenter, and this is Invest AI Savvy, where AI powers smart investing. Now, happy Saturday, April 25th, 2026. Today's signal of the day is POET, P O E T, a small cap equity locked at $15.10. Now, before we start, BuzzPulse is a social intelligence tool. Everything you hear today is data and commentary, not investment advice. I'm not your financial advisor, so please do your own research before putting any money anywhere. Now, quick context on the tape. Bitcoin is at $77,700. Amazing, right? Sentiment on Bitcoin is at 82% positive on Lunar Crush, with institutional adoption from BlackRock as the leading theme. Bitcoin dominance is 60%. The Strait of Hormuz is still effectively closed. Oil is bid. Equities are choppy. And that's the macro backdrop. POET, POET, has cleared the quality gate this morning with 8 of 25 intelligence layers confirmed. Conviction is moderate. The setup is built on social sentiment anomaly detection, bullish momentum confirmation, and positive market sentiment. POET is a semiconductor name in the small cap discovery universe, and that combination of social surge plus confirmed momentum plus directional sentiment is the convergence pattern the system is designed to surface. Now, what for you to watch next? If the Z score on POET holds elevated and momentum stays confirmed into Monday's open, the setup has continuation. If the social surge fades by Tuesday, this was a weekend flash. Conviction is moderate, not high, which means the system flagged real conversion steps, but not the 11 or 12 layer stack that defines high conviction days. Treat it accordingly. Now, position size for moderate conviction, not maximum conviction. That's today's signal. Now, let's do the part that actually matters on Saturday, which is walking through the live proof layer and showing you exactly what the BuzzPulse system has actually delivered on in the last week. Uh, Pull up the dashboard at buzzpulse.h9ksystems.com/dashboard. The proof layer is a model portfolio that buys $1,000 of every signal of the day at the locked entry price, with a strict 8% mechanical stop loss on every position. Cut losers fast and let the winners run, just like William O'Neill used to say. No trailing stops, no max hold period, no cherry picking. If a position never drops 8% from entry, it stays in the portfolio for eternity and compounds. Simple, mechanical, transparent, and the whole thing updates live on the dashboard, right? That's BuzzPulse. And here's the headline number. The portfolio alpha is plus $2,694 on a $33,694 total. 31 signals tracked. BuzzPulse year to date is up 8.7%. Now, the Russell 2000 is up at 8.7%. So right now, the model is 1.2 points behind the benchmark, the Russell 2000. Now, I'm going to be honest with you about that. 2 weeks ago, we were ahead of the Russell by 4.5 points. The benchmark just caught up. Okay, so that happens. The proof layer is not designed to beat the index every single week. It's designed to surface high conviction names, run the 8% stop, and let the winners do the heavy lifting over time. We're going to see how that gap closes from here. Now, let's walk the top of the leaderboard, because the top of the board is what tells you if the system is really doing its job. Now, right now, number one position is ARM Holdings, ticker ARM. Locked on March 26th at $157.07, up 49.5%. That's the highest single position return in the entire BuzzPulse portfolio. ARM is a semiconductor name riding the AI infrastructure rotation, and the system locked in on it before the broader market repriced the chip sector higher. No trailing stop clip this. The conversions held, the position ran, and it's still running. Now, number two is AMC Entertainment. The April 6th signal of the day at $1.12, uh, up 46.4%. AMC has appeared in BuzzPulse signals 5 separate times since its first detection, which the dashboard flags right next to the ticker. When a name fires 5 independent times across multiple convergence reads, that's the system confirming itself on the same setup over and over. The original entry is up 46. A second AMC entry from April 8th at $1.28 is up 28%. And a third AMC entry from April 11th is at $1.35, and that's up 21%. So we've got 3 different AMC positions in the proof layer, and all 3 are in the green. None of them have come even close to the 8% stop. So number 3 is our old friend Marathon Digital, or Mara, the March 28th signal of the day at $8.02. It's up $45. No, it's up 41. No, it's up 45. Whoa, it's moving fast. Up 45.1%. Now, Marathon also has a second entry in the portfolio from April 3rd at $8.71, which is 33.6%. Same story as AMC. The system flagged Mara, the convergence held, and the system flagged it again for a different angle and a different entry. 2 marathon positions, both green, both running. Now, number 4 is Rumble, ticker RUM. The April 70th or the April 7th entry at $4.94 is up 32%. The April 2nd entry at $5.01 is up 31.1%. 2 Rumble positions in the portfolio, both green. The clean bullish signal sentiment we flagged on Monday's show is exactly the convergence pattern that put Rumble on the leaderboard. Sentiment plus confirmed momentum plus a recognizable retail name. The system surfaced it twice, and the proof layer rode both entries. Now, the pattern across the top 4 positions is identical. ARM, AMC, Marathon, and Rumble are all in the discovery universe outside of the mega cap names you see on financial television. Every one of them was flagged by the system before the broader market repriced. None of them have hit the stop, and several of them have multiple entries in the portfolio because the system kept finding the same convergence pattern from different angles on different days. So below the top 4, the board keeps stacking up winners. The original Riot Platforms entry from April 10th at $16.69 is up 11.5%. Riot has appeared in the dashboard 3 times across separate convergence reads. The CleanSpark entry from this past Wednesday at $11.51 is almost up 11% in 3 days. And the April 4th Bitmine immersion entry at $19.45 is almost up 14%. The BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF ticker, IBIT, is up almost 6% from the April 12th entry at $41.56. The takeaway here is not that every BuzzPulse signal works, some setups fade. Okay, so some hit the 8% stop. The dashboard publishes everything, including the losers, which is exactly why I trust it as a real-time scorecard rather than a marketing pitch. What the leaderboard shows you is that when conversion stacks up and the quality gate lets a name through, the asymmetric upside the system is built to surface tends to do its job. 49% on ARM, 46% on AMC, 45% on Marathon, 32% on Rumble. None of those are cherry picked. Pull up the dashboard and you can verify it for yourself. The link is in the description below. Okay. Now's a good time to subscribe as well. So the same pattern is showing up on this morning's Poet signal. 8 convergence layers on a small cap semiconductor name. Bullish momentum confirmed. Positive sentiment. Whether it ends up running like ARM or fading like the names that did not make the leaderboard, the system surfaced it because the convergence steps crossed the threshold. That's the BuzzPulse discipline. Okay, so tying it all together, Poet is today's lock signal at $15.10 with moderate conviction that that's going to look just as strong Monday morning. The proof layer is sitting on plus 8.7% year to date with 31 signals stacked, currently trailing the Russell 2000 by about just 1 point, right? We can blame that on our producers. But the top of the leaderboard is ARM at plus 49, AMC at plus 46, Marathon at wow, let me double check that. Marathon is at plus and Rumble at plus 32 with multiple repeat entries on the names the system is flagged the most often. The 8% stop has not been hit by any of the top names, and the system is doing what it was designed to do, which is find the names retail screeners do not find. Now, every week we publish the full scorecard: wins, losses, open positions, and stop outs. Nothing gets edited after the fact. Nothing gets cherry picked. The dashboard updates every pipeline run every single day. If you got value out of today's recap, you can still subscribe. Saturdays are for the week in review. The rest of the week is your signal of the day briefing, locked in at 1 a.m. Pacific every morning, and then presented live on Invest AI Savvy at 6 a.m. Pacific, right? You want a free trial for 7 days of the BuzzPulse system? Go ahead and check out that link in the description below, right? Live dashboard link is in the description too, so you can check it out, right? Remember, BuzzPulse tells you what the market is talking about and whether that attention is unusual. It doesn't tell you if you could buy or sell anything. That's your call, okay? But I'm Ken Carpenter. This is Invest AI Savvy, and that's the way it is.